Welcome to another episode of Ronin TV. Today I'm meeting up with Josh, Chris, and Panda to get some British food. Why British food? Let me tell you. Chris is from Britain and has not had good British food since he got here. Now, crazy as it sounds, the only place to get good British food in Utah is in Layton, which is just down the street from me. So I'm gonna hop in my truck, we're gonna meet up with Chris, Josh, and Panda, grab some of that British food, and then afterwards, Chris doesn't know this, but we're gonna go hit up the Guitar Center because his wife asked us to take him to test out guitars for his birthday as a surprise. So we're gonna go under the guise of Josh buying his first acoustic guitar and we finally being able to get him there. Who knows, maybe he'll actually buy that guitar. So let's head out to the truck. Oh, check that out. Juno's jealous that she doesn't get to come on. No, you gotta stay here. You get to stay here. Oh, look, the crib for the baby came. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm 15 minutes late for my dinner with Chris the Brit and Panda to get real authentic English food. I don't know where the sign is.
Yeah, it's hard to see with the sun.
It smells authentic.
Anyway, Josh left Bountiful an hour ago. At least he told Chris he was leaving an hour ago. And guess who just showed up?
Hey-o.
Anyway, we're gonna go in and we're gonna see how authentic this food really is.
Yep.
You ready?
It smells authentic. I'm good. Let's go.
All right. So Chris is a little mad at me because I've watched Doctor Who up until Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
And my favorite doctor was Matt Smith.
Tom Baker. You heathen. Little kind of shed looking things are from different parts of the UK. So we got Tenby, which is kind of southwest Wales. These are towns? Yeah, towns, yeah. You've got Great Yarmouth, Blackpool's in the northwest of England. You've got Padstow, south. Weymouth, you've got Brighton, which is on the south coast as well. And Skegness. That's where you go, Skeggy. Is that where you ski? No, it's different, Brighton. No Stoke City, disappointing. We have Brew, everything for the gentleman of the weekend. We got pears. This was maybe my grandma's favourite as a kid. The houses used to smell of pears. I haven't seen this in forever, even in England, never mind in America. It looks like we've got meat pies, we've got crumpets, tea crumpets.
What's a crumpet?
It's basically, it's a dough product that you actually do on a griddle. Ooh, haggis pies.
Oh, you need to bring some home?
Possibly, yeah. I don't want to ask.
It's cow stomach.
Well, haggis is the heart, liver, and lungs of a sheep and dairy animal shoved into its stomach with like barley and wheat and things, and then they basically boil it. It's actually really tasty.
It is really good.
Really tasty. Kind of the British breakfast sausages. They're very kind of they're chipolata sausages. They're slightly sweet.
How would they do on my roller? My hot dog roller.
They do great on your roller.
Oh,
they do.
We're bringing some home.
I know what a pasty is, but we don't eat them here in America. It's pronounced pasty. Oh, and it's a different. Well, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily, be going to anywhere and ask for pasties in the UK. I don't think we know what pasties are. We know what pasties are.
I think our food's over there.
Oh, our food came.
So you need to explain to me what is this green thing right here? That looks kind of like baby poop.
Well, maybe to some. This is mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
Mushy peas
so
are,
it's baby food.
Kind of, yeah. So it's like marrow fat peas, and they soak them in with bicarbonate soda, then cook them over a long time. It takes hours to make them, but it's a very unique flavour and is very traditional for eating fish and chips. And I don't think fish and chips is right without mushy peas at this point in time. So we've got two big bits of cod. We have the traditional English chips, which actually do taste like chips, which is great. Moving along, we've actually pretty much bought the entire menu. We bought a sausage roll. It looks really good. We're going to try that soon, and then we have a steak and kidney pie, which is it's a firm favourite of mine because that's what I grew up on, meat pies. So we're all going to be trying that.
We're all trying that one?
Oh, we're all going to be trying that one then.
Including you, Josh.
All right. We've got Panda, who's gone full Scottish on this one, so God bless. He's gone for the deep fried sausage, which will be an English sausage as well, so not as spicy as...
Should have worn my kilt.
Yes, you should have.
And then we've obviously got chips, and then you've got a shepherd's pie, right?
Yep, shepherd's pie. That's like the one thing I knew what was on the menu. So.
Shepherd's pie, and then we've got some deep fried mushrooms, which look calorifically good. And then Spencer's gone with mushy peas, chips, and a sausage roll. And to wash it all down, I've got myself a traditional English tango. I guess it's tango.
Is that like the British like Fanta?
Yeah, it is basically. It's just like a orange soda, fizzy pop as we call it.
A fizzy pop, I like that.
It's not overly carbonated, it doesn't like burn your throat as much as regular soda, but it's still, you can tell it's like full of like a billion calories of sugar.
See, like us Americans, if it doesn't burn us, if it doesn't give us a sugar rush like within 2 minutes.
I need that burn.
And on the back of it, actually, it comes in grams, not in calories, because you don't want to see how many calories is in this thing.
Yeah, well, that's gonna confuse all us Americans. All right, I've been told that I have to put vinegar. Oh, oops! You know how hard it is to put vinegar on chips when you're filming? All right, so
Is this like a banger?
Yeah,
Is it a sausage or is it banger?
It's, well, bangers are essentially the same thing. Just bangers and mash is just an term for a
You have to do that whole thing in one go.
Go ahead.
oh gosh, so
Sausage rolls, they have it like Maverick. It's
that probably was
this
too
is like
big
a-
of a bite. I
really
forgot. I have a small esophagus.
You know, I've seen ads online that
15
are
minutes
say
CD.
that just by taking a pill, it'll solve your esophagus problems.
That's better than Chunga's solution.
Which was?
He said he knows a guy. All right, Chris, explain this to us. What is this that we're gonna eat?
This is a steak and kidney pie. This is one of my favorite things to eat ever. It's basically meat pie. Of which it is basically puff pastry as a pot pie, as you would call it, which has lumps of steak in a gravy and then small amounts of kidney in it, which helps to kind of gives a different texture and helps to sweeten it slightly as well. It's got, and then it's baked to perfection and then, delivered here at the Little Taste of Britain for our delectation. So, looking forward to having this because I've not had a steak and kidney pie in a long time. People dig in.
Make sure I get a little bit of everything on there.
And there you go, Josh, bud. This is all for you.
Oh boy.
He sounds so excited.
Oh boy. I think I'm done.
As in, like,
Throwing in the towel already.
Yeah.
you went.
But no, the shepherd's pie was really good. And the fries were good until they got cold.
Okay, so Chris is gonna finish showing us around the British treats and snacks. I'm gonna turn the time over to him, and he's gonna give us all the lowdown on everything here.
What we have here is a typical selection from most kind of petrol gas stations you find in the UK with the bag sweets. So we've got licorice also.
I know these.
Jelly babies, these things are awesome. Murray mint, it's like a buttermint. Then you got like wine gums, which are like just a jelly kind of.
Are they alcoholic at all?
No, not at all. They just have port and wine written on them, but they're just like flavored like with orange and lemon and blackcurrant. You got the typical licorice toffees. These things are good, like a hard caramel toffee.
Is it like a black?
Yeah, it's
black
like
licorice.
Licorice kind of.
It would be.
You've got the traditional English kind of Potter's Glacier mint. You've got a dark one. There's like glacier fruits. It's like a Jolly Rancher kind of thing going on, but typical flavors. More jelly babies and more toffees and clotted cream fudge. Then you got like the hard toffee. When I was a kid, my grandpa used to give this to me all the time, and it came with like a small metal hammer to break it off, like a toffee hammer, like a little tiny little hammer. With the Kit Kat Chunkies, so like a big Kit Kat, like one bar.
It's just like one bar.
Yeah, one tiny kind of like.
Peanut butter.
And then you've got like arrows. These are really nice. It's like a mint bubble chocolate, and the centre's like just full of little individual kind of pockets of bubbles, and it's really good. Bounty's coconut, and then we've got my probably favourite section, the tea section. We've got PG Tips Yorkshire Gold. Anybody using from Utah, I recommend Yorkshire Gold because it's good for hard water. So this stuff is the bomb for especially for.
So not only is there like good tea, but there's good tea for specific types of water.
Oh yeah.
The Maltesers.
Maltesers are you call them Whoppers, but Whoppers suck and Maltesers are great. And I'm going to cause huge controversy with that one, but I'm right.
No. Chunga would agree with you. I do not. I like my Whoppers.
But Chunga's always right. So, and you got the Bistos, and Bistos is kind of cool. It's these are like instant sauces you just have hot water to, and the gravy's really good. And then they have like a cheese sauce, they have a chicken, a beef, a vegetable. There's also a mint one that you just don't get here.
Now, I've got a really important question over here. How accurate is this map?
About as accurate as it's going to be for a tea towel. Mountain Dew. It is perhaps the most foul soda I have ever tasted in my entire life.
That's a gorgeous color too.
Doesn't feel that big either on the neck, so.
No, that's one of the things, like I'm a big Gretsch guy and you know that.
Yeah.
And it's because I love the way the neck feels. So this is the Epiphone Les Paul. This is the Golden Black Edition. They're heavy, heavy guitars. Paul Reed Smith, you're eyeing that Paul Reed Smith there. That's a really interesting story. He was a one-off luthier who would build guitars and then hang around backstage at concerts and basically beg.
Look at this thing. It is absolutely stunning.
He would basically beg guitar players to play his guitars.
Okay.
You think you found your guitar? What do you got there?
I don't know. I just picked it up.
It's used.
It's a used Rogue RD80 natural acoustic guitar, and I'm pretty sure it's like the cheapest thing here.
It is.
But no, like honestly, I've played almost everything in there, and I've been playing around with here. It also includes a 45-day satisfaction guarantee, so you can bring it back for a full refund if you don't get on with it.
And you're over here a lot.
No, but like I love the sound of it. I love the feel, like how it holds, which is kind of odd because
you got a blank check.
I had a blank check.
Like, I had no idea that it was the cheapest thing here, which actually really kind of goes with me.
I think there's picks that are more expensive here.
This is what I choose. It really did. You know, they say that the guitar chooses you. I saw that thing on the rack and I'm like, right here.
A used piece, so you can't actually take this home till the 15th, which is about 7 days from today. Is that cool with you guys?
Sure. I'll be up here.
Awesome.
Okay, so I just dropped off Josh, Chris, and Panda at their cars. Believe it or not, Josh actually bought a guitar. I didn't think that would happen, but he did. Chris, unfortunately, couldn't find one that he fell in love with, and as any listener knows, you've got to be able to form a bond with your guitar, and it's got to be like the heart, mind, and soul, everything in it. But overall, it was a ton of fun. The food was fantastic. Chris just seemed ecstatic the whole time he was eating. We tried to get him to review some of the food, but he was too busy eating. So I'm taking that as a good sign. We tried some incredible things. I had the sausage roll. We shared a little bit of everything. Panda had the deep fried sausages, which is basically a sausage roll with a different batter. I know Chris had the fish and chips. Josh had the shepherd's pie. But thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. We are excited and stoked to have you along on these little misadventures. Thank you for supporting us. And until next time.